What's going on, guys? Welcome to another Powwow. So, we are at a hotel right now. So this powwow is going to be a little unconventional today. It's not going to be your typical where we're sitting in an office and chatting. But this powwow is going to actually hit home pretty much on what we're doing today. So this powwow is about long trips. With the new schedule I've got, guys, I'm really trying to push that content to you. Yes, I just woke up like 15 minutes ago.
If that.
So this powwow might not be as long, but it's going to have a lot of information that you guys should know. So first of all, let's talk about what trips are and like what you can do to prepare for them. So when it comes down to preparing for a long distance trip, there's a lot of things that go into it, such as like your packing, where you're gonna stay, checkpoints along the route to make sure that you have proper amount of sleep or proper amount of supplies, those kind of things. A good example is we'll use the trip to Cody today, yesterday, and then use it to go back to Casper today. So the way we prepared,
Sudden.
it was pretty sudden, but because let's see, what was it?
It was Thursday.
It was Thursday, and she comes out to the car during her break and goes, "We're going to Cody, Wyoming." And so, within a day, we had to be prepared. We had to get stuff planned out. We had to figure out our route, how long it was going to take us. Now, something a lot of people don't realize with Wyoming is, in terms of being prepared, you have to make sure you have enough fuel. That's a big thing. And, if you don't have a good car that can get really far on quite a bit of fuel,
It sucks
because
you have a high likelihood of running out.
And the crazy thing too is like you may have like 120 miles left until empty on your car, okay? And if your car is a gas guzzler, the next town might not have a gas station, and it might be like 80 miles away. So if you do the math,
you gotta go way farther.
And so how many cars did we see on the side of the road?
A few.
I'd say like 5 or 6 on the way to Cody, just in the most random outskirt areas, like just nobody in them. I think a lot of it was they probably either ran out of gas, their car broke down, but those are things you got to watch out for. You got to make sure the oil in your car is good. Got to make sure you have the fuel to actually make the trip. Coolant, yep. Tire pressure is good. And this kind of goes out for those college kids out there who do have long trips from college. Again, really make sure your car is prepared for it, because if it's not going to be fun. Back in college, I actually had, we had to get the car ready to go up to Huntsville from Mobile, and that's a 6-hour drive. So
easier though, because there's a lot more towns in between.
It is true. It is easier because you've got a lot more gas stations, a lot more towns, but you still have to make sure your oil and stuff like that is kept up to date. So yeah, long distance trips can be pretty difficult, but only if you make them difficult, in my opinion. If you plan ahead, and even if it's a short notice, if you just kind of plan for any issues that could happen, you should be all right. Like, a good example was yesterday. Something happened where we were told that the fuel was covered, but the thing that they gave us to cover the fuel was not working. Now, that's a problem because we weren't expecting that, and
financially we weren't ready for that.
Yeah, financially, that kind of stuff. So, we've got it figured out, but it's those type of things that could happen. This is not just a vacation trip we're on. This is a business trip.
Work trip.
Yeah, work trip. So we obviously had to work with what we got. But preparedness is just the biggest key to a long trip. if you're not prepared, you might be in a shit show. Simple as that. Right?
Yeah.
Up Shit's Creek, shit show, whatever you want to call it. Just remember, guys, that when you guys do go on long distance trips, make backup plans too. Make sure to pack everything you've got. We really wanted to swim here, and we were like, yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, and we kept telling each other, bring swimsuits, bring swimsuits.
Yeah, we were gonna bring our swimsuits, and then neither of us remembered the swimsuits. So, make sure to not forget that, because we're not about to turn around and go 3 hours back for some swimsuits. Not happening.
4 hours.
4 hours, yeah. Took us 4 hours because of construction.
Well, almost 5 hours due to construction.
Almost 5. Well, yeah. Well, and because we had to sit and wait for a response and that stuff. So that's another thing too, guys. Construction. That is a very big thing nowadays, especially on the major highways. I don't know what's been going on these last few years. It seems like everywhere around the nation, construction has just been everywhere, no matter where you go. It's crazy. I remember it used to be where you could just drive to the next town over, or drive 6 hours and not see one single construction area.
Well, the good old days.
Right, the good old days when gas was also $1.60. God, I wish. God, do you know how much it would cost to fill up the car with that? Guys, I drive a 2018 Ford Escape. When it was $1.60, it would have taken $20, not even, like $18 to fill up the car fully. That was insane. When I was driving the Fusion, it took like $13 to fill up the car. I was super happy with that. But yeah, guys, preparedness, just plan. That's all it is. Like I said, this powwow is kind of a little odd because I'm not really like prepped. Like I said, this trip did kind of hit us out of character. But the next powwow, I'll be a lot more prepped for you guys. Yeah, that's really all I have to say. Do you have anything to talk about, baby?
Yeah.
No.
Bring underwear when on a trip. Lots of extras.
Bring extra clothing.
Because you never know.
Just bring extra clothing in general. Also, a little tidbit. It's okay to bring your own snacks and food and drinks. You don't
save yourself some money that way.
Right. You don't have to go out to the fast food places and stuff. Like us, we brought chips. Chips.
More chips.
More chips. We brought some Kool-Aid.
And
chips.
Nutter butters.
Oh, and Nutter butters. And more chips.
And more chips.
So if you guys enjoyed today's content, go ahead and smash the like, subscribe button. Twitter, TikTok links are in the description. Hey guys, go check out the new series that we just posted last night. It's part 1. Today is part 2. In fact, I am filming part 2. By the time this is up, I will have already filmed some more part 2. So this is going up like literally right after I end this video. So with that being said, guys, go check out our merch store and have a bear-tastic day.